president for an hour on the ellipse, filling a crowd with misstatements, with facts that have been absolutely shredded in state courts, in federal courts, by Trump judges, by a conservative majority in the Supreme Court, by Trump's own attorney general. But, you know, he's a very popular man. 75 million people voted for him. And when he says the election was stolen from me, a lot of people are going to believe that. Meanwhile, you've got somebody like Mitch McConnell, who's about as conservative as it gets, who is saying that this is the most important, most consequential vote of my career, because what he's standing up for is the rule of the Constitution, the rule of the majority rules in this country. And the fact is that Joe Biden won this election, that every challenge, there were more than 50 challenges in the courts, they were all dismissed. And despite the fact that some people feel very strongly and the president urges them on, and that you've got a big unruly crowd on the steps of the Capitol, that doesn't change the Constitution. You know, we had this remarkable speech by Ted Cruz, who claims to be such a constitutionalist, such a believer in the textual originalist interpretation of the Constitution, talking about let's form a commission. 5 senators, 5 members of Congress, and 5 Supreme Court justices, and we'll just decide the result of the election. It happened in 1877 between Sam Tilden and Rutherford B. Hayes in a very different time, when there were states that weren't even states, when a lot of the electoral vote wasn't decided. They ended up making Hayes, this group of 15, the president of the United States, in return for which the Republicans agreed to take troops out of the South post-Reconstruction. Do we really want to return to that? I mean, you know, 4 years from now, it might be the Republicans win and the Democrats have a control of the Congress, and they sit there and say, well, let's have a commission and we're going to overturn the will of 150 million people. I mean, what's going on here? It's pretty extraordinary.